Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, sir. Welcome to the Daily Grind. How you doing out there this morning? Good, I hope. I hope you're having a great morning. Hope you have a great day today, by golly. Let's get to cracking lagging. Hump day, whoop, whoop. We're going to talk about the dangers of holding in your feelings and emotions. Yes, I said dangers. How can it be dangerous to hold in your feelings of emotions? Well, I can tell you, if you don't talk about things, if you don't let them out, emotions equals energy in motion. So if you stop that and you hold it in, you could get sick. You could get cancer, get diabetes, get heart disease. You get all kinds of things from holding stuff inside of your body. Your body will get sick after a while. Let that stuff out. How do you let it out? You talk to somebody. Talk to a friend, counselor, spiritual coach, anybody. Talk to somebody, but get that stuff out. Get it processed. Get rid of it. Just don't hold it in there. It could cause you all kinds of issues. Now, some people are real good at that. They talk and get it out and keep it on moving. Other people, they stuff everything. You keep stuffing everything and stuffing everything. It's going to come out somewhere sooner or later. Probably going to come out in the form of anger. And you're going to dump it on some unsuspecting soul that doesn't deserve it. That's not good either, because then they're angry, and then who knows what's going to pursue from there. But that's just not the right way to do it. You cry, you laugh. Those are ways to release emotions also. But the best thing you can do is just talk about it with somebody, process it, get it out, understand it completely, and just get it out of your system. Your body is building new cells 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It doesn't stop. And if you're holding stuff in, if you're holding anger in, or hurt, or guilt, or shame, you're holding that in and you don't talk about it. When your body builds new cells, it's building it with that information in there. So it's building unhealthy cells. And if you do that long enough, you could get sick. It could create some kind of disease in your body. Do you want to do that? Heck no, I don't know. I certainly don't want to do that. I talk about stuff when it's going on. I get it out of my system. I don't want to hold it in there and end up sick. I've seen too many people do that. They just hold it in. They're unhappy, miserable. That's another thing about holding that in. You're just unhappy and miserable. Guilt, shame, all that kind of stuff. There's no growth in any of that. There's no growth in guilt. Maybe you did something that you made a mistake and it wasn't good, and you're just pounding yourself with guilt. Hey, listen, we all make mistakes. We just all make mistakes. It's just not worth beating yourself up over with guilt or shame or any of that stuff. It's just not. Process it. Talk about it. Let it go. Put the bad away. Stop beating yourself up. It's just no good. Ask yourself this. Whatever it is you're beating yourself up with guilt or shame or remorse or resentment or any of that, if your child came to you and said they were doing that to themselves, what would you say to them? I'd pick mine up and give them a big hug and tell them it's okay. It's just a mistake. Don't worry about it. You don't have to hang on to that. We'll work through this. And I'd have this conversation with them so they could get rid of it, so they could be happy, so they wouldn't be beating themselves up. So if I do that to them, I need to do that to myself too. You need to treat yourself just as good as you would treat somebody that you really love. You should really love yourself, and therefore not beat yourself up with guilt or shame or resentment or anger or hate or any of that stuff. There's no growth in any of that. All that stuff will do is make you sick. It'll keep you down, make you sick. It's not good for you. So don't hold that stuff in, because it will make you physically sick. It's already made you emotionally sick and mentally sick because it's just in your mind. And the longer you let your mind beat you up with that stuff, then it gets in your heart and you feel it, and you just feel heavy and you feel down and you're sad all the time. That's building them unhealthy cells in your body. That's making you physically sick. That's not good. There's so much freedom in processing that stuff, letting it go and moving on. Oh, you just feel so much better. So talk about it. Get a good friend that you can talk to and process this stuff and walk through it. And if you can't do that with them, get a counselor or spiritual coach or a mentor or somebody that you can talk about this stuff with, so you can let it go, so you can feel good and be happy and be healthy physically, mentally, spiritually. That's a big deal. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.